Welcome back, everyone. Irreverent Ellsworth here with Day 2's sermon in Mega Reverend John Oliver's 30 Sermon in 30 Day Challenge. That's MRJO, 30 Sermons, 30 Days. Mega Reverend John Oliver, I'm taking that challenge. First off, I'm having some really bad allergy issues, so what I would recommend is go get some pure peppermint oil from your health food store. This is called Now Essential Oils. This was procured in Tampa. You just take a drop of it. You got to be careful. This stuff is really strong. But if you were to mint oil your awesome irreverent mustache, will allow me to breathe during today's sermon. So first, let's start off with some fan mail. This one comes from DJ Slow C from the B-Side Radio Show. Sean, great show. I really couldn't get past more than about a half a second because I couldn't escape the thought of what if he's naked. Sincerely, DJ Slow C. Listen to the B-Side Radio Show. You shameless whore. Anyway, so listen, DJ Slow C. I hear you. I hear your pain. And the first one, I was really angry because I had just read a lot of Facebook, and there was a lot of just angry political stuff going on about government surveillance and the TPP and the TPFP and the fast tracking for the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which still pisses me off because I don't understand it. And it's really amazing because in this day and age, to be a literate individual who did go to college, I didn't graduate, but I went. To hear about something on the news and then read about it for hours and still have no idea what it is, it's humility. But, sorry, I'm getting off topic. DJ Slow C, we hear you. And that's why we've got on our April in t-shirt today. Just so y'all know, I did get a new job recently. Well, I created a new job. I manifested a new job for myself today. And that's today's sermon today is about manifesting your dreams. Sorry. No, really, seriously, we're going to keep going this route. So listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. There are two things you can do in life first. You can follow your dreams. Now, when I say follow, I don't mean just wake up and go, ooh, $1 million. I mean, first of all, that's very uncreative. I mean, what are you going to do with $1 million? I like to see the world. You don't need $1 million to see the world. Astronaut right up in space right now sees the world all day, all night. Much as that astronaut can want. Ain't making $1 million. But what would you do with $1 million? Sorry, I'm getting off topic again. What I'm saying is work toward your goals. Work toward your goals. Now, if there's a time in your life where you cannot work toward your goals, take the steps and the paths that you need to work toward your goals. What I would say to you is help somebody else with their goals. And that really comes back to what I was talking about today, or what I was starting to talk about today. With this t-shirt here. This is my good friend April Lynn. She's gorgeous. She's a lot of fun. Now, this isn't really what I would call a pinup. In a way, it is. But I would say this is more of a 70s sexual freedom poster. Something you might see with a shag carpet. But anyway, I think it's a lovely ordeal, and this is actually my collaborative effort with my friend April Lynn. I am working very hard to bring out poker cards, like, playing cards, and her images are going to be all over the front and back, because, sometimes you just can't get enough April Lynn in your day. She's so bright and cheery. Look at her. Even doing sexy eyes, she's just like, yeah, you're a good person. Yeah, she does that. That's really nice of her. So it's not really a sermon today. I'm just babbling. I think that's what it is. Because see, when you're called into the ministry, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, are you all there? If the answer is yes, then you are not called into the ministry. I mean, Think about poor John the Baptist. Man was living out in the wilderness, eating berries and bugs and baptizing people. I mean, he was insane. There's a guy. I don't know if he's still down there, but on a US 19 going through St. Petersburg, right there where I think it's Gandhi. I don't know. It's a super Walmart. They got another Walmart. Opened a Walmart across the street. Never seen a damn thing. Anyway, there's a man hangs out there, got long dreads. Ding. Sign number 1. And he just roams back and forth on the median strips, talking to himself and quite animated too, like. And it's like, yeah. So I think John Oliver's Mega Reverend John Oliver's challenge for 30 sermons in 30 days it's really a call out for us creative folks to be creative, because when creative folks don't create, like my good friend Paul from the United Kingdom, Paul Grimsley, he's started a new page where he'll talk about crisps. No, I'm just kidding. He started a new page about creating every day. He's always like, create something every day. And it's very important for creative types. Now, who are creative types? Well, hello. It's all of us. We're all creative. I mean, look at this hair. It's like chaos, but it's kind of nice. Look at this t-shirt. This t-shirt is a creative, collaborative effort. I didn't take the photo. A lovely lady, I'll have to credit in the future conversations, took this photo of my friend April Lynn. April Lynn posted on her website. Someone who owned a t-shirt shop printed this on plastic, heat transferred it onto the t-shirt, sent it to me. DJ Slow C is bitching like a little whiny Puritan. I can't see a naked man with my eyes. I mean, maybe if he was skinny like Russell Brand, but because he's a fat slob, I got to put a shirt on him. That's fucked up, Slow C. No, just kidding. No, it's alright. No. April has something to eat too. Oh, that's fucked up, dude. Yeah. She's got big man hands. That's why she's hiding them. No, I'm just kidding. She's a lovely person. No, but yeah, this is our whole creative, collaborative effort. It's good time. Right, I got a phone call coming in. Hold on. Amazing thing. You sit down to do a recording to talk about these things and to finish something, and people are calling. All these people, Owen's Mills. Who calls me from Owen's Mills? What if I know? I ain't worried about it though. Give him a call back. Well, people always like, pick up my call, and I'm like, it's called 911. If your house is on fire, if your ass is on fire, if your cat's ass is on fire, call 9. And if not, until I get back to you. That should be my message. Until I get back to you. I can't leave that the sermon at the end of it. That'd be awful. Remember, folks, hydrate as much as possible. Pure peppermint oil is a wonder. If you're having breathing problems, I have a acute asthma. Nothing cute about it, really. But I've got acute asthma, and I can put a drop on my tongue, breathe in, and it really opens up passageways. So it's a really nice thing. I would really recommend for anyone who likes breathing, who can stand the scent of mint, buy yourself a bottle. You can, even if it's too strong to touch, which, remember, it is kind of, I wouldn't say acidic, I think it's called an astringent. There's something about on here, they're like, aromatherapy use only, so what you can do is drop a few drops on a Kleenex, right? So my mum was like, I can't put that near my nose, it's too strong. It's like, okay mum, calm down. So we put just a few drops. It comes out pretty quick, so just give it a drop. Alright, and you only need like a drop. Put it on a Kleenex, put the bottle away. You spill that, you're going to be... Who murdered strawberry shortcake's minty friend in here? You just put a drop on the Kleenex, and then, you can squash it in the Kleenex a bit, and then you can Oh, smell it just carefully, because it's got a very strong presence, like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. Like you would never put rubbing it and be like, or formaldehyde. So, give it its proper respect. Or if you got terrible allergies, just say fuck off and ram this up your nose. Oh. But see, that's another way. You can take a Kleenex, touch it on your skin, and if it starts to burn, wash it off. But it is an oil, so you might need to wipe it off too. Bit of soap and all. That's it, it's burning my nostril. But I can breathe, can't I? So, I really think Mega Reverend John Oliver's challenge for 30 sermons in 30 days. Was it 21? I can't remember. I know circadian rhythm's 21. We'll say it's 30. But the challenge for 30 sermons in 30 days, I think, is an appeal to creative types to say, look, this is what you can do. Like he asked for seeds not too long ago. Hashtag send seeds to Mega Reverend John Oliver. He asked for seeds, and he was asking for cash. I mean, he was trying to be funny, because he wanted our laughs. He doesn't want our cash. I mean, he's got cash. Of course, I mean, who couldn't want cash? I mean, hell, you could send cash here to, Ellsworth says at gmail.com. So ELLSWORTHSAYS at gmail.com, and that works for PayPal and Google Wallet. Google Wallet. So if you want to send dollars along. But what I think John Oliver was trying to do is really just appeal to creative types, because when he says send seeds in, you've got creative people sitting there going, oh yeah, I got you, I'll send you your seeds. And they sent him like a big bag of seeds, like a 30-40 pound bag of seeds. That was awesome. So then what he's allowing for people to happen is to really just breathe in, feel good about themselves for 5 minutes, and then do something with the world. And creative, you're not hurting anybody if you send them 45 pounds of seeds. I mean, you actually, they're going to give it to somebody who's going to give it to somebody. Those seeds are going to find a home. I mean, honestly, maybe it's just part of someone's town and country display, in their living room, and they're like, oh, these seeds are getting raunchy, we should throw them away. Or maybe seeds are good for a long time, so that's good. Good, I've really got the research skills that the Trues had for a while. No, I'm just kidding. Russell Brand, I love you. I'm sorry, we miss you. Anyway, moving on. I guess I should say something valuable about my life. Okay, so a little while ago I started working on these principles of life. So we'll talk about one of those a day until I run out of those. You'll see how principled I am. Rule number 1, slow down the fun. And this is one that my friends have really been trying to explain to me recently, but I can't. I'm just kidding. What I'm saying is, slow down the fun is just a personal rule for me to remember that if I'm out at a party, if I am doing something special, if I'm taking a trip, to not get lost in the sensation of it. Appreciate, engage, enjoy, but don't get lost. If you've ever had a drink of alcohol, or more importantly, if you've ever paid one price for all you can drink, bad idea. Earmuffs. Bad idea. It is, you realize that part of you is going, yeah, I need to get my money's worth, and part of you, and your liver's going, no, you don't. Please don't. Have some quesadillas. The colon's looking bored. I am bored. So if you've ever been drinking for all you can drink one price, you realize that 4 or 5 drinks in, you've reached your limit. But part of you goes, you know what? I could do 4 or 5 more shots. And a large part of you is saying no. So my personal motto is slow down the fun. If you're having a lot of fun, great. You should enjoy the moment. But realize that there are limits to everything. And as high as you go up the mountain, that's how far you have to come down the mountain tomorrow. So just realize that, you walk up a smaller mountain, you have less time to walk down it the next day. There we go. That's That's our sermon for today, folks. The Reverend Ellsworth is asking you to remember to slow down the fun. The smaller the mountain you walk up, the less time it takes to walk down the next morning. Patient be, patient be.